Today I rise to honor the life of Martha Sundquist. Martha passed away on March 11th this year, and she served as First Lady of Tennessee from 1995 to 2003 alongside Governor Don Sundquist, a former member of the House of Representatives, and she used her position to bring people across Tennessee closer together. Though she was born in Illinois, Martha planted her roots in Tennessee. She often said that she got to Tennessee as quickly as she could, and over time, she and her family lived in each of Tennessee's 3 grand divisions. Martha's favorite saying was, "To bloom where you are planted," and she carried that with her wherever life took her. As the First Lady of Tennessee, Martha brought a steady, approachable presence and authority to the job. She was deeply involved in communities across the state of Tennessee, and she spent time in schools with parents and teachers and families, making sure people felt seen and leaving a lasting impression. In addition, Martha Sundquist placed a strong emphasis on the next generation. She brought to Tennessee the Easter egg roll at the governor's residence, which became one of her most meaningful traditions, and it expanded to welcome underserved kindergartners for a morning of games, lunch, and visits from beloved characters that made the day truly feel special. Care for Tennessee's natural beauty was also central to Martha's mission as the First Lady. Martha supported efforts to plant wildflowers along the state's highways and help promote products grown and made in the state of Tennessee. Martha's legacy in this area lives on in the state forest in Cock County that bears her name. Martha also understood the importance of preserving the governor's residence and its history. Martha worked to maintain the governor's residence while ensuring that it remained a place where Tennesseans and visitors felt welcome each and every day. Even before Martha's time as First Lady, her commitment to service was clear. It's a real honor. In the late 1980s, she was appointed by President Ronald Reagan to the Board of Governors of the United Service Organizations, helping support members of our military and their families. That role was really important to Martha. But I've got to tell you, Madam Speaker, for all that knew her, throughout her life, Martha led with grace. She met people with warmth in every single interaction. I will say that Martha, for those who knew her, was never one to seek the spotlight. Those close to her would say that she and Governor Sundquist had an understanding she would be the First Lady 24/7, but she would also focus on her family and her friends at the same time, and all the things that she loved, including time in her garden and on the golf course. While I was working on these remarks, I talked to her friend, her longtime friend, Wendell Moore. Wendell served Tennessee as the principal deputy and chief of staff to Governor Sundquist. This is what Wendell had to say about Martha Sundquist. Quote, "Martha touched countless lives in various ways and always in a kind and thoughtful way. Her humility was ever present, and she never put herself first, but rather served others. Her selfless concern, love, and kindness for others should be a model for all of us to follow." Close quote. Madam Speaker, Roberta and I are saddened by the loss of Martha Sundquist. I believe Martha will always be remembered not only as a strong advocate for her state and its people, but will be remembered for the example that she set in public life. Martha Sundquist was completely devoted to her husband, Don, and her entire family. Today and always, our thoughts are with her children, Andrea, Tanya, and Deke. Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I yield back.